Why would you mix up the regular wire and your idiot light switch wire?
Thought they were one and the same, but
I don't know. See, this is a 14 gauge wire.
what would you say this thing is? 22?
And you got the wire all matted up.
That's just how it was when installing it.
And this here is a 16.
I got to cut off quite a bit of oil.
This is 16-18 gauge.
A little small for this.
And you don't have much sticking out. You need more sticking out.
I got to cut it off.
And you need to square it up a little bit too.
Yeah. I got to cut it to length for
So usually these things go in tight. You might lose one strand, but usually it goes in.
With this?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, usually they go, but
12 to 16?
if you go to a 14 or 12, 14 yellow terminal, it'll be alright. What?
You want to run up to here, right?
I'm not gonna run it that short. What do I want to do that for?
What do you want extra for?
In case something happens to the wire down below.
So you want to just clean it up and use the length it is?
I'm gonna clean it up a little bit.
Okay.
Otherwise I gotta go over here and dig up the terminal for it. I have to find a terminal for it. Somebody put all this crap over here. I don't know who did that. You think red will go on there?
A bunch of red? There's red in it.
Well, that'll fit on there.
Mm-hmm.
That's a number 10. See, it says right here, number 10. See?
Need a little more cable sticking out.
That almost goes over the whole damn thing.
Mm-hmm. Almost. It goes over the cable good though.
Yeah, even though it's all screwed up, it still goes over it.
Not too big, is it?
Yeah, it's pretty big. There you go. It's made for bigger cables.
We're going to clean up the wire here on the regulator. Coming from the new regulator we put in.
So you want to make sure you got a little extra just to make sure.
It goes on the top notch, you know, right? The top bolt.
The battery side, where's the battery at?
That's up here.
Okay, that's where it goes.
Those things.
Where's yours?
My eye, right.
Where's the other one? Right there.
Who's the man?
If you put it on correctly, it works fine. You can't have a wadded up birdcage mess. Put your terminal under, it doesn't fit. Did you hear the torque wrench go off?
I heard that.
See, this one here is for the ones that you're too lazy to make the cable correct. You can put the big ass ones on there, but then they don't pinch very good.
So you just clean it up, restrip it, cut it off and restrip it. It's good, huh?
Make it correct, yeah, imagine how that works. Make it correct and it works. Shocking. It's a shocking design innovation there, huh?
I need a 3/8.
3/8. You want everything. You're a demanding customer.
drive.
You're a demanding customer. He's demanding. So we're going to do a rag test here. Here's a gasket.
If you like.
So these are micro 3 tearaway fiber
Microfiber
auto
towels.
drive from Walmart. Wally Mart.
It's in lieu of paper towels.
Paper towel. You don't like paper?
It's the newest thing.
Are you saying you don't like this towel being used?
No, that's just yours. I might try to get a hold of one of the juicy.
So these are new Wally Mart towels.
Oops.
Yes, I use my clean foot to tear it with. Now the problem with microfiber most of the time is
It leaves fibers everywhere?
it leaves fibers and everything sticks to it
Gotta wash them every now and then.
and it doesn't really clean very well. But we'll try out your new Wally Mart towel. I'm going to retire my good towel. That's a t-shirt there in case you didn't know. We'll try out the Wally Mart towel. He was already using one over here. It got dirty already.
That's one of the new ones?
No, that's one that you had out. He said there was an oil leak on the bike because there's oil on top of my oil container down here. And what he doesn't realize is when you have the cam cover off, this oil gallery here is the one that bleeds into your crank and when it wet sumps. And
on
so right
flowing,
now there's oil in here and it's going down to here. Oh, somebody want to know where you got this sticker from. Where'd you get that sticker from?
I'm not telling.
Top secret.
Not secret.
No, it is not on the website because I didn't get squat on my website. Including about 100, was it 200 hats I just got in yesterday?
Yeah.
I don't remember, there's a lot of them. No, I think there's more than that. Probably at least 200. We're not going to put those on the website either right now. What's that junk inside that case down there?
It needs to be cleaned out, I know that.
Look at that turd right there. What is that?
That was one of my jobs for the day. I think
What
maybe
is that turd down there?
maybe some junk from the when I was cleaning around the lifter blocks.
Feels gritty.
Yeah, there's no junk from the lifter blocks.
Feels like carbon material.
Could be sand. Maybe I'd build up right here on it.
It didn't feel like sand.
No?
I discolored the case slightly too. But there you go.
Can I flood it with something to get it out of there? Or
You have
what?
to flood out, get all this oil out of here. So you got to take a screwdriver and get the oil out this inside of here.
Okay. I can do that.
Make sure your microfiber towel doesn't leave any
Super
microfiber
absorbent.
behind.
Super absorbent towels we have.
You're absorbent? Good.
Super absorbent.
Absorbent. It looks really nice, but there's still some left.
Yeah, I'll get it.
You'll get it? You sure?
Wasn't sure how far in there that was.
So if you want those fancy stickers that look like that, you're going to have to contact somebody at Tatro Machine and see if they'll let go of
The
one.
loosest one, if you're worthy.
Cut loose of one.
It just feels like oil on that one.
That was oil. It looked like oil.
Yeah. Where you seeing the other stuff out way up here?
I already cleaned it.
Was it down in here though?
Well, you got a bunch of oil up here you're leaving on there for some reason too.
No.
I don't know why you didn't clean
What about
this
in the
thing
oil
up.
for the I've been back over here.
You got like oil everywhere.
What about in here?
Is there oil on there too?
I can't tell what's in the very back, but it looks pretty
Put your
clean.
finger in there, see what happens. Is there any dirt in there? What's in there?
Nothing.
Is it clean?
Looks like it.
We don't care if it's got oil, and we care if there's any grit in there.
I didn't feel any grit.
No gritty? It's not gritty?
I got this all cleaned out.
Good. If it's not gritty, it's good. And let me show your snap ring is not where the key is at. See how that clip moves real free? That means it's going to fall off at some point.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it wearing or what?
Oh, is there any binding on that to move it?
Right now.
There's no drag at all on that clip.
Maybe when it gets pressure on when the thing's turning.
Yeah, it just spins and spins and spins. Eventually it falls off. That's why I rebend them to make them tight.
Should we do that?
Well, there's a problem with that. I don't have my pliers anymore.
While we're in there. Oh, you don't? You lost them?
Well, they got moved.
In the moving?
And we're not sure what the move is. All I got are my old original ones here that I didn't like.
Oh. You didn't like those ones?
No, these are from the 80s.
They were
These are
really
like
good.
KD or somebody I got these from, I forget. They're made in USA. That is KD, see right there, KD. It almost looks like HD, but it's not, it's a KD. There we go. See, it looks like an HD, but see, it's KD.
Where's the KD?
Broke my thumbnail there, see?
Oh, yeah.
When you look at it with your retarded eyes, it looks like HD. Those are genuine Harley tools.
You retarded eye. My retarded eye, you're saying?
Everybody's retarded eyes. So if you go in there and take that clip off, we'll have to definitely have to put a new one on there. But that's up to you if you want to change that out or not. It's just I don't put motors together with spinning keys on there. Clips.
If you think it's going to fail, we're going to change it.
Yeah, I don't like them that way. There's all kinds of stuff I don't like though. I don't like this.
Flopping around like nothing.
Appears to be loose. I don't like that cable you got on there. I don't
I
like.
got the new one right
I
there.
don't like these cables right here inside the 4 o'clock.
Those ones need to be.
Are those a little on the long side, you think?
No, they're really not when you get everything back in place. They're way up here, away from the carburetor.
Oh, they're pretty long right now. Where are they at now? Oh, that's because they're way up here.
Yeah.
They got yanked way out of the way. Well, that's probably why they're so long.
Yep.
You bring about 8 inches back,
there's
that'd
a
be
little grit.
fine. Did you find some grit in there? Some gritty stuff going on? Alright. What is that?
Can't tell.
Oh, wow.
Metal.
Metal? Oh. Well, don't keep it. Don't put it on my bench. There's a trash can right behind you.
I want to look at it a little better.
Oh, you want to inspect it with a magnifying glass?
See what the fuck it is.
Where's it at?
Right there.
Where? Where?
Little piece
Oh,
right
right
there.
there.
Maybe a piece of plastic off that breather.
What is that? Oh, that's too big.
Dull. I mean, really blurry. Plastic?
I don't know.
We're gonna find out, folks, before we get back. I'll get back to you on it.
I'll get back to it. Someone said they like my garbage can underneath my vise.
Garbage can and your vise?
Underneath my vise.
Oh.
They figured out that was a good spot for it.
They like to buy it?
No, they just like my placement.
Oh.
So you thought I was just there for garbage, didn't you?
What's it there for? Catching stuff off the vise?
It keeps you from walking into the vise.
Yeah, that's a good thing,
Dude,
too.
if your foot hit that, you don't hit that with your hip.
Yeah.
Especially if you're running through here in the dark.
3 o'clock in the morning.
Usually it's darker more, like 6 in the morning. Yeah. Nail you. Usually by 3 o'clock you already know it's there. You hit it 5 times already. Alright, what else you got going on here?
Still cleaning this stuff up here.
You getting more grit?
More grit? Yeah, oil still, though.
See that microfiber? I
You got a
can't
little
tell
smaller
grit.
screwdriver?
I can't tell grit from non-grit. I don't know. Where would I put a small screwdriver?
I was thinking a piece of welding rod may be better.
Jeez.
Well, that one might work better, too.
Why don't you use this one right here?
It's got a larger head on it, but I'm not sure if it's deep enough to get in. Won't go all the way to the back.
How deep? There's going to be a rag on the end of that anyway. Some guys want everything. Look at that. Terrible job.
More grit.
Grit, 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 and more grit. All right, there you go. The professional way of doing things.
We'll get back to you, folks.
We sure
So
about
I
that?
can get a lesson here real quick. I'm doing it wrong.
Well, you got to figure out how to drain the oil tank.
Is that where this is coming from, too? That oil down in there?
Well, it came from here
The stuff in here did?
and it worked its way around.
So it's not going to stop till I get the oil out of the tank.
Well, there's oil inside the pump, and there's a shaft that goes from the pump all the way over the case. That's that thing right there.
Yeah.
So you don't think there's any oil at all going down that shaft?
I wasn't saying if there was. I was.
It's right there.
Yeah,
You don't think that would go through there at all, do you?
I do.
See that big bushing right there? That's where the shaft is at.
Right.
And it goes from this pump right here, right through the shaft, and leaks out there, and then builds up.
Okay.
And then it leaks out all over the table.
Let me get that.
Except somebody put the bucket underneath the bike, so it went into the bucket. But I put the lid on it because I got tired
Am I going to drain my oil into that bucket?
I got tired of smelling the oil fumes in here when I walk in the morning.
Really?
So,
Oh, so you put the lid on?
so I put the lid on top of it.
Can I take it off now and leave it where
And
it
now I
is?
can still smell it because it's on top of the lid.
I need something to drain my oil tank into.
Well, how much oil's in that oil tank?
Full.
Full.
3.5 quarts.
Not full. Full's way up here.
3.5.
Well, how much do you drain out?
I'd like to drain the whole thing, so I'm going with a new brand of
How
oil.
much oil does that container hold?
It'll hold,
What's it say on the side? Is that a 3-quart container?
doesn't drip.
It's a 4-quart container.
Doesn't say. Modular mates.
That's a rectangular number 2, Tupperware. Once you flip it around the other label, what's it say?
There we go.
Got a volume on there?
Dishwasher save 18 cups.
It holds 18 cups. There you go, Joe. 18 cups.
That's
How many cups to a gallon there, Joe?
cups to a gallon? Maybe 4 into a quart. So,
It's 2 cups to a pint, 2 pints to a quart, 4 quarts to a gallon. So
right.
4 times 2 times 2 is what?
4 times 2 is 8. Times 2 is 16.
And how many's it hold?
18.
18.
And we probably have some in it.
So it holds a gallon.
And plus I'm down half a quart anyway.
You're down half a quart.
So it will work.
I'm thinking it might have enough.
Thinking-
Maybe.